Okay, Bihar, big state and a very important state. Let's have a look at the first finding. We asked who would be the best chief minister of Bihar, and look at that. It's Nitish, and then Nitish. 84% Nitish Kumar, Lalu Prasad Yadav 13, Jagannath Mishra 2, and Ram Vilas Paswan 1. Nitish is watching. I bet he doesn't believe the figures himself. He's too modest for that, but that's a fact. 84% for Nitish Kumar. Then we asked, should Nitish be the next Prime Minister? And this is in Bihar. Unfortunately, 64, they want you to stay in Bihar. They don't want you to go to the center. 64, so at least 36% are saying, no, stay with us, stay with us. What about the BJP and the JDU? Should they be allies in the next election? Yes, they should be. 70% say yes, carry on being allies. Don't break. Don't break. Then we also asked, should Lalu return to Bihar politics? And this is what the results is. All voters, a majority, 56% no, don't come back. But RJD, his own party, 73% want him to come back and restore his old position, which he's losing out on by being at the center. So, given these basic findings, let's have a look at the final seat projection according to the midterm poll for Bihar. 40 seats, remember? Last time the BJP JDU had 32, with 12 for the BJP, 20 for the JDU, Congress 2, others 6. This time the forecast is 32 to 36 now, 11 for the BJP, 25 for Nitish, and the Congress down to 1 and others 3. Well, let's go straight across to Nitish Kumar. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. I know this is the first time you've spoken to the media in 2 years, and I totally agree with you, by the way. Don't quote me, though. I'd like to ask you, sir, am I talking to the next Prime Minister of India?
Not at all.
Some chance?
Not at all. I have already.
You've already said that. So, why do you say that?
Don't pursue this question.
No, but I want to know the reasons behind your no.
I want to serve the people of Bihar.
You want
and I don't find myself that much capable of taking the mantle of that great office and high office.
Well,
Please allow me to serve the people of Bihar.
I think you're the only politician who says, I don't think I'm capable of doing something, because most feel that everything is beneath them. They're much more capable. So, I mean, I take my hat off to you for saying that. So, I have to ask you another question. First I should have congratulated you on these fantastic figures. 84% rating is among the highest. It's in the top 3 in this country. I would say it's 1% higher than Narendra Modi in Gujarat. But I don't know how relevant that is. So, but I have to ask you this question. If Narendra Modi is the BJP's next prime ministerial candidate, which the poll seems to suggest is overwhelming odds in that, would you break with the BJP?
Actually, I have replied this type of questions so many times, and it does not require to be revoked every time. We have already stated our position. The biggest party should lead the government, and we have suggested something. And before election, certainly a discussion will take place inside NDA, and there we will express our opinion, and finally we will decide. So I don't think that the issue should be raked up all the time.
No, you've said you've answered this before. Just could you remind us once very briefly what you've said before?
I couldn't follow.
No, you said you've answered this question before. I just wanted a reminder of what you said before.
Yes,
you don't have to say anything new.
I explained also.
Right.
I explained also that in a recent interview I had said
Right.
that the leader of the biggest party in the alliance should lead the government. That government is stable.
Right.
If the minority party leader becomes leader of the alliance, that government is not that stable.
Right.
And it is proper thing that leader of the largest partner in coalition should lead the government.
Right.
That position is clear, and so far as who should lead, what BJP thinks about it, in that case, it will be decided in NDA. I have been told like that.
Right. Right.
So this question is open now. It has not been decided.
Right. Right. And are you open to anybody leading it?
Why are you asking the same question?
No, it's a different, totally different question.
No. It may be different from your angle. But for me, it's the same thing.
But is it, you were reported having said that the BJP should announce their PM candidate earlier than the election. Is that right?
Yeah, before election, definitely. It should sink in the mind of people. Atalji's name was announced beforehand. After that, when during last election, Advaniji was elected leader, that name was also announced much earlier than actually election took place. And this time also the same practice should be followed according to me, but I don't know what will happen. It all depends upon discussion.
Okay, so with such an
I think
overwhelming
it will-
rating, you are entitled to, honestly, you understand the people of Bihar, you understand their mind, and you have insisted that Modi does not campaign in your state. Why is that?
Everything is known to everybody. So, is it at all essential or necessary to ask these questions?
We are trying to read your mind, sir.
Smile says it all.
It
Shekhar,
is
you
already
have-
clear.
Sorry, sir.
It's already clear, so why are you trying to read the mind?
Acha. Shekhar?
Nitish ji, I have a simpler question. If you have a strong belief in secularism, which you do, we do of course, would you say that NDA as it now exists and as it's likely to evolve passes the test of secularism fully with all its constituents and all its leaders?
That's a simpler question.
No, what I have said that actually it's not so simple a question. It's a complicated question from a great journalist. So I consider you as secular.
That will not do for an answer.
And if BJP accepts, then we will have no objection in projecting you as the next Prime Minister.
Oh, I see.
Actually, he looks a little like you, sir, so you never know.
That's a very simple answer, I must say, to a very simple
So, but
question.
Nitish ji, would you consider a third front? If the main two parties don't do too
Actually,
well?
third front does not exist. I don't see any third front. Actually, left front has weakened. Left front has weakened, and in that case, actually, if you think about third front, in that case, left front would have organized all these things. But as left front has weakened in West Bengal, and I don't think any chance of their immediate revival, in that case, I don't think who will unite the other parties.
India's #1 news app. Just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.